Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of well, exactly, this ain't even the next episode. This is the first episode of a brand new series here on the channel. Today, I am taking on a challenge that I just thought up to myself a few days ago, and I thought, you know what? I'm going on vacation here in a few days. I want to bring something new to the channel, especially with the Freebooter series coming to an end, knowing that we were going to win that title game, obviously. So I thought to myself, you know what? I want to do a challenge where everything is going to be completely randomized. I'm going to have a whole bunch of brand new players, a whole bunch of brand new teams. I know nothing about the entire league, nothing at all. Everything will be completely randomized, and we're going to do a shuffle draft with everything I don't know that will be randomly picked by a random number generator. So I have basically no control over what my team is going to look like. There are going to be a few ground rules, though. There's a couple things. Number one, I will not be picking more than 4 starting pitchers or starter/relievers type pitchers. Number two, I will not sacrifice any bench players. So I'm not going to have more pitchers than the standard number of bench players in the draft format. Those are the only 2 limitations I have for the draft. Everything else, fair game. Doesn't matter how young the player is, doesn't matter how old the player is, doesn't matter what traits they have. I have no control over that. I just pick what I'm dealt. So let's go ahead and start a new league, and I wanted to do this in front of you guys so that way you can see that I'm not lying about this. This is all randomly generated. We're going to do the standard division setup here for the Super Mega League, which obviously is 2 conferences, 4 divisions, and that is 20 teams. So we're going to have 20 random teams here in the league. All right, and random name, obviously, it's going to be apparently the Green Nachos League. That's disgusting. Oh, God, that's disgusting. Okay. So we're going to do, obviously, Conference A here is going to be the Green Conference, because it's literally just a play on the first 2 words of the league. So that's how the Super Mega thing is thing. And then this Conference B, obviously, is going to be the Nachos League. So this is the Nachos Conference. There we go. Okay, that's set up. Perfect. Okay. Hey, one boy, how's it going, buddy? We're jumping into a new experiment. We're doing, I'll run it down for you. Basically, so randomly generated players, randomly generated teams. I have no control over who I'm going to draft in the thing. It's literally just a challenge I thought up to myself. It's kind of like going away present for everybody that's going to be on the channel. So I have no control. There's only 2 ground rules. Number 1, I can't have more than 4 starting pitchers, and I can't sacrifice any bench slots for pitching. So it's going to be the standard amount of batters and hitters. Ooh, this is going to be funny. All right, so obviously in the Super Mega League, obviously the first conference is DH, so that'll be the DH League. Okay, that's it. I have no control over any of these teams. I have no control over what team I'm going to pick either. All right, league structure, obviously 2, 4, and 20. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's the new league. It's called the Green Nachos League. Hey, can I get a squad? Yeah, if you want, you can go ahead and pick one. All right, how many games are we going to do? Are we going to do the standard 16, or do we want to do something else? There's 20 teams. You have to play the 9 other teams in your division, the conference at least twice. That's 18 games. Play your conference division rivals more. So that's like, what, 24 games? Oh, you can tell. I'll send you a custom team. Interesting. I don't know. Can I do that here right now? I mean, yeah, I could do that, but then I'd have to restart the draft thing. So, yeah, if you send it to me real quick, I can put him in as one of the teams real quick, and we can do it live on stream here. Okay. All right, we'll get it next time. That'll be the next idea for the series. We'll put one of your teams in, one of my teams in. We'll see who's better. Okay, so 24 games. I think that should be enough. Maybe 28. Let's see, 16 is the standard short season. Yeah, 24 games should be fine. Let's see, we got 9 innings, first extra inning. Yeah, that's all fine. 8 playoff teams. Playoff games per series, we'll stick with 3. We'll do it quick. And yes, we're starting with the shuffle draft. Okay, so we're not editing. The player pool is completely random. I have no say over who's on this. So now we have to pick. Where's the first team? All right, first team alphabetically is here. There are 20 teams. I need to pick a random number between 1 to 20. Let's see who the generator is. Random number generator, random.org. There we go. Okay, 1 to 20. All right, whoops. That was not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, 1 to 20. What number did I get? I got 17. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17. So the Thumpers are our team. Solid. We're off to a solid start already, boys. I would say make sure that each team has their own stadium. That's true. I should probably do that. All right, so we know the Thumpers are going to be the team we take control of. Let's go to customization here. That was a good call. I forgot about that. Let's make sure they all have their own individual stadiums. All right, so we have Battery Bay. Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we're not looking at the teams here. Okay, so who's next? All right, so Battery Bay. Who's that? That's Emerald Diamond. Peril Point. Swagger Center. Lafayette Corner. Ooh. Swampers have, whoops. The Corral. Okay, that's the Corral. Riddles have Motor Yard. Okay. Big Sky. Okay, no duplicates yet. Go Colts have Whacker's Wheel. Okay. Nocturnals have Sakura Hills. Okay, so no duplicates on the left. All right, so we know the Thumpers are going to be in the no DH league, so pitchers will have to bat in ours. And hit the random button. That's true. All right, False Knights, Tiger Den. Okay, everything so far so good. Apple Field. Okay. Stade Royale. All right, so far so good. Red Rock, okay. So far, so good. I like it. Shaka. Oh, thank God we didn't get that one. All right, Bird Lizards. What do you got for me? Solid name, by the way. Founders Field. Okay, we're good there. Thumpers have... All right, so we got Bengata Bull. All right, let's go. I love Bengata. All right, what else we got? Colonial. Okay. Toucans. Castillo Arena. Okay, that's one of the new ones. And the Bards are the last team. They got El Viejo, so every team has their own unique stadium. That's good. So the only stadiums not in use, I think, are Parque Jardineros and the Ciudad de Colores. I think those are the only 2 that didn't get picked up. All right, good. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, so let's start the franchise here. Green Nachos. So our random pick was the Thumpers. So we already know we're going to have pitchers batting. 32. We said 24 games a season, 9 innings first, 8, 3. Okay. And we're starting with a shuffle draft. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Start the draft. All right. So everything is on random. Let's see. So we're doing 1 to 8. Okay. First pick. What do we got? Card number 2. So obviously 1 to 4 at the top, 5 to 8 at the bottom. All right. We got a first baseman, Ariande Hazard. Shit. This is already starting poorly. I should have wrote this down beforehand. All right, so the next pick is going to be 8. Who is that? That is a closer, Testy Booper. 37 years old. My God. And he's got walk prone. Oh, that's fantastic. This is already going bad, folks. This is already going bad. All right, well, it's still early. This can still pop back. This can still get better. Next up is 5. Okay, that is Fowler Sandoval, 33-year-old starting pitcher. Crossed up isn't horrible, but I'm not liking the start we're off to here. Number 2. All right, who do we got? Starting pitcher, Miller Bruiser, 22 years old, composed an elite 2-seamer. That just made up for it. All right, let's go. We got ourselves a bona fide ace. All right, who's next? Oh, I forgot to hit random. Okay, what do we got? Next up is 4. Okay. Catcher, Shane Cruz, 26 years old, whiffer. Ugh, Can't field. Ugh. Mind gamer, though. All right. I'll take him. He can hit at least. All right, next number is going to be 2. Okay. Second baseman, Aviana Moreno, 36 years old. We have a lot of old players on this roster. Holy crap. All right. Who's next? Number 1, Tristan Cantu, third baseman, 31 years old. He's a B+, so he's the best card available. Decent traits. Can't field, though. I don't like that at the hot corner. That's annoying. All right, next. All right, what's our next number here? Number 6. Oh, we are going full random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Withers Oldman, 28, shortstop. Honestly, could have been better. Oh, my God. We're getting dealt a very poor deal here. All right, who's next? Number 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tyler Tang. Solid name, B- reliever. Solid pitcher. Wish he was a little younger, but I can work with that. That's all right. All right, next up. What's the next number? Number 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Declan Valenzuela. B overall, 21 years old. I like that. Solid ratings. Choker. Fuck. Okay. We'll have to work with it. We might need to make several free agent moves. That's true. We might, especially if we start getting beat up, because we are playing on 83 Eagle. We have raised the Eagle. All right, what's next? Number 4. Okay. The hand we've been dealt. That is Kane Tamber, first baseman. That's a shame because our best player is our first baseman. Can't play anything else, but I like his traits. Off-speed hitter and ace exterminator. He'd be a good pinch hitter. All right, so we have 2 first basemen on the roster. What's next? Next pick is number 5. Sky Sosa, reliever, B-, junk baller. Okay. Developable, 22. I can work with that. Next up is number 2. Starting pitcher, Johnny Guerra. All right, so he's a junk baller with good accuracy. I like that. Okay. Solid, 26. Usable. Trait is actually being spread out. I like that. And our current payroll is under. We're going to have a high surplus, more development funds right now. Next up is number 3. Piper Trampelson, B- starting pitcher. Okay, so this is the last starting pitcher. We cannot pick any more after this. I like her age. I hate choker. We can work with this. All right, next up is number 4. We're going to have a crap ton of money, indeed. We can make moves. All right, number 4, left fielder, Frank Chase, C+, 30 years old. God help us. God help us. All right, next number is 7. Several young arms, indeed. We got lucky in the starting pitching department. A lot of our guys are young. I think the only old one is Sandoval. The others are all 25 or younger. All right, what was I said? Number 7, backup catcher Marco Carp. Choker. We have a lot of chokers on this team. 28. All right. Number 2 is the next pick. Center fielder, Grant Peacock, 32 years old, center fielder, can play the outfield and first base, also has choker. And our choker trait is right now max debuff. That's not ideal, folks. We need a spirited player, please. Number 6 is up next. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reliever, Mateo Diaz. So this is the last pitcher we can pick. Wild Thing. Crap. We might as well just rename ourselves the Chokers at this point because 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have choker. Oh my God. All right, next up, number 6. Okay, so now we're only up to 7, so if 8 comes up, I'll just re-roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left fielder lacks hokey. Bunter. Great. I like how I'm getting all these competitive guys, but I have no competitive traits on the team. All right, next number is 6 again. Oh, that's a starting pitcher. Okay, we got to re-roll that. Number 4. Center fielder Nia Connor, 22 years old. Okay. Not bad. That's a good pick right there. Young, developable. All right, next pick is number 1. Oh, that's a starting pitcher. Got to re-roll it. Number 3. That is another starting pitcher. Again, have to re-roll. Number 6. We don't have a 6. There's only 5 cards. Number 2. Shortstop, middle infielder, Burnt Majors, 23 years old. Okay. We have no right fielder on the roster. I would like to point that out. We have no right fielder. We have 1 pick left. It has to be a bench player, 1 to 4. These are all pitchers. Oh, fuck. That's bad. They forced my hand. We're going to need to reach it off the rip. Oh, no. Oh, God. What's the number? Number 4. Norbert Taverna. Oh, man. Did we get anybody younger? Actually, he's the second youngest. Yeah, we're going to need to cut a starting pitcher. They really just said, screw you, kid. You don't get to be happy. Oh, my God. That is great. I love this. I'm glad I did this. This was fun. Okay, so looking at our team, we have no defense. Our pitching and contact is below average. Our power is good. Our speed is good. And we're a balanced team somehow. We have no crafty players, almost. All right, so we do need an outfielder. We need an outfielder. That is true. We need an outfielder. We have money. How much money do we have? $37 million. Not bad. I take it. Take one, then trade them for a right fielder. Indeed, indeed. I need to get rid of a starting pitcher. All right, we need a right fielder. Best one available is Fabian Swingens. He's 35. That's not ideal. I like his traits, though. Veranda James is the other right fielder who would be signable. No young right fielders. We have Brennan Elliott, who's disciplined. A lot of disciplined players. So it's between Swingens and Veranda James. Obviously, we need to pick $17.4 million. What am I, made of money? Oh, good God, guys. Really? You gave him inflated values, too? You couldn't do me a solid right here? Yeah, all the stars got picked. Literally, Swingens is the best free agent player. Oh, shoot me. So how much would I have to give up to cut a starter? Obviously, we'd be cutting Taverna. We'd be setting up $14 million? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. I mean, Veranda wouldn't be horrible. I would take 9-4, though it's pretty overrated. 2 center fielders, 2 left fielders, 3 middle infielders, third baseman, 2 first basemen, 2 catchers at least. That's good. Yes, we have an extra pitcher. You really want to restart this? But we're supposed to play the hand we're dealt. We keep going for the memes, indeed. Ah, dang it. And he's just going to sit there. He's a 5th starter. He's not going to get used unless one of my pitchers get hurt. That's what annoys me the most about that. I would say we do James here just because she's cheaper. And we'd only be spending, what, $6 million? I can live with that. I can live with that. We'll still be making over $1 million a game. So Taverna's gone. We'll bring in Veranda James. She's getting overpaid, and we'll probably cut her at the end of the year anyway, so that's fine. But at least we'll have a right fielder on the roster now, so that's good. Holy crap. All right, let's look at pitching. Anyone good? There's Ahmad Montgomery. He's literally the best pitcher. My God. Okay, well, these guys all suck. Let's look at age at least. Okay, we got Dropkin. I would watch that. 21. 25. That's a stretch. That's also a stretch. We Wouldn't say any higher than that. Montgomery's obviously the best player available. That's it. I wouldn't go any higher than anybody else. And then for position players, let's look at age here. Ooh, Baller Jock. Okay. Eden Klippenstein. Screw Kick. O'Brien. Prince Reyes. We got Hernandez. Samplemore. Walls. Duran. Bonilla. Khan. And I'd say French is probably the last one. I wouldn't go Wallace. He's a little too low rated at 25. Ideally, you want them a little bit better than that. Yeah, that's it. That and maybe Swingins. Okay, that's it. This ain't a fucking hand you can play with. Like, here's the thing, Jesus, I guess our first year ain't going to go up. No, it's not. But we play for the memes. That's what happens. Oh, hey, we're at home for our first game. Yay. They improved the AI drafting logic in the latest patch. So the team is making smart decisions when it comes to roster moves, which includes shuffle draft, free agent moves when they're like losing or winning. That kind of stuff. That was one of the patch updates. I remember that. It was in the notes. Okay, let's go. Here's the randomized rebuild. Oh, God. All right, we're playing the Toucans in our first game. On the mound for them is Rayleigh Butcher. They're a balanced team. They are pretty good in everything except defense. And we're going to have our ace, Miller Bruiser, on the hill. Okay, not bad. Let's jump into it. Here's the lineup we'll use. Leading off at shortstop will be 28-year-old Withers Oldman. First baseman, our star, Ariadne Hazard. Ariadne, I think is how you say that. 26-year-old catcher Shane Cruz. Second baseman, 36-year-old Aviana Moreno. Third baseman, Tristan Cantu. Center fielder, 32-year-old Grant Peacock. Left fielder, Frank Chase, the 30-year-old. Right fielder, Veranda James, who we literally just signed and overpaid a bunch of money to because we needed a right fielder. And then Miller Bruiser will bat number 9 as the pitcher. So those are our home uniforms. We don't have an alternate. What's our away uniform look like? Oh, boring. Okay, perfect. Solid. Thanks, guys. And here's the lineup for the Toucans. Leading off is left fielder Ryan Kramer. To locked-in right fielder Samir Payne. Second baseman Gail Roth. Shortstop Baca Lee. Center fielder Nixon Leverage. Third baseman Sela. I think it's either Sela or Sela. Sela Meyer. Catcher Baca Island. They have two guys named Baca. Holy crap. It's the island. It's the Village Idiots. And then first baseman Bronson Bauer with pitcher Rayleigh Butcher on the mound. 35-year-old. Okay. Let's go, boys. Bingarable. We're at home for our first game in the randomized rebuild. Oh, God. And we're playing on our new ego of 83 because 81 was no longer a challenge. God, give me strength. Do not give me an aneurysm this early. And it only took 23 minutes.
Fans are flocking to their seats here at Bingatable. Hold on to your hats. Use the handy hat handles.
Look at that, a sea of brown and gray. Oh, God. Ryan Kramer leading off, the 30-year-old left fielder. Contact was righty active. Remember, the Toucans have played a game already this year. They won that game. I don't know what the score was because I wasn't paying attention. Kramer went 1 for 4 in that game, and we have 22-year-old right-hander Miller Bruiser, who's going to be our ace for the series. To start anyway. Heater away on the first pitch. Strike called 0-1. His best pitch is the two-seamer. 3 fastballs and a slider. Taken low on that slider. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. That's a strike on the check swing. 1-2. Cutter down and away. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. First career punch out for Bruiser. 1 down. Next up, right fielder Samir Payne. He's locked in, hitting .750 with 3 RBIs in the postseason. Or regular season, I should say. We just started this. I'm so used to playoff baseball. First pitch grounded to Hazard. She'll handle that easily. 2 down. And here's second baseman Gail Roth. Making his first appearance of the season. He did not play in the opening day game. Cutter inside on the first pitch. Fouled off into the screen. 0-1. Four-seamer down and away from Bruisers. Fouled back. 0-2. Slider down and in. That's pulled foul. We'll stay alive at 0-2 here. Two-seamer up and away. Way outside. 1-2. Slow it down, Miller. Slow it down. Cutter up and in. Sky to right center field. Hit into the gap. Veranda James giving chase. She has good speed and does run it down to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Bruiser. Bottom one. Oldman, Hazard, and Cruz do up for the Thumpers. Here's shortstop Withers Oldman. Mind Gamer active. Minimum boost because we have no crafty players on this team. We only have 2. Riley Butcher, the 35-year-old, making his debut. The number 2 pitcher for the Toucans as that slider's in there at the knees. 0-1. Curveball aways outside from the junk baller. 1-1. Heater up, chopper to short. Easy play for Baka Ali as he'll make the play. 1 down. One half of the Village Idiots. Next up is first baseman Ariadne Hazard. Okay, that's how you pronounce that. High pitch and first pitch prayer active here for Hazard, who's our best player. She was our top pick in the draft by random. Slider hangs on the first pitch, ripped deep left field, carrying well, back at the wall, leaping, and that is a home run as we have a thump. That's a big thump from our AF star player Hazard as she hits her first homer in the series, and that's going to put it in the record book. She's our first player to hit a homer. 1-0 Thumpers. Next up, catcher Shane Cruz. Mind Gamer active here with Whiffer. He's our next best player. He's our catcher. Change up at the knees, crack the left center field. That's carrying well into the gap. Running it down the center field of leverage for the second out of the inning as that's good range there in center. Aviana Moreno up next, the second baseman. She's our cleanup hitter today. Heater down and then taking low to the veteran. Ball 1. Change up, taken high. 2-0. Heater away, ripped to left center field into the gap. Extra bases for Moreno as that's going to go all the way to the fence. Leverage tracks it down and gets it in, but it is going to be a 2-out double. Next up is veteran third baseman Tristan Cantu. Power versus right-handers and Mind Gamer active for the third baseman. Good power, good contact. Slider up on the first pitch, ripped to left field. That's a base hit, but right at Kramer will have to hold the runner. First and third now with 2 down as their starter's tense. Here's center fielder Grant Peacock, the 32-year-old. He's not a great hitter. He's more here for his defense. Butcher tense, trying to get out of a jam. Change at the knees, rope foul, out of play, 0-1. Heater up and away, lined at the middle, 1 hopper to Lee. He'll make the play to first, that ends the inning. 1 run in on the home run by the Thumpers as our star Hazard hits a homer in left field. To the second, Lee, Leverage, and Meyer do up.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Baka Lee leading off one half of the Village Idiots. Shortstop is hitless on the season. The other half is their catcher. Two-seamer down and away. Strike called on the first pitch. 0-1. Slide the middle in. That's chopped up the first base line. That is a swinging bunt. Just foul. 0-2. Good job by Bruiser. 0-2 pitch. Cutter up and in. Jammed in the third. Slow roller for Cantu. He makes the play. 1 down. Next up is center fielder Nixon Leverage. He's hitless in the season as well. He has power versus left-handers, which isn't active here today, and he also has slow poke, so he'll be a little slow getting out of the box. Slider down on the first pitch, misses low, ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Leverage fouls it back, 1-1. Cutter up and in. High, 2-1. Slider down and in. That's hitting the hole to right field. That is going to be a base hit. Leverage on with a 1-out single. That's the first hit today for the Toucans. Next up is third baseman Sela Meyer, hitting .250 in the 1 for 4 on the opening day game. First pitch slider down and away. Runner goes. Chased on the first pitch swing. That's a fair ball on the hit and run. Hazard will tap the bag for the second out of the inning. Runner at second for catcher Baka Island, who has RBI 0. He's the other half of the Village Idiots. He's batting .500 in the on the opening day game. He drove in a run in that contest. Two-seamer up on the first pitch. High as the X button stopped working there. Ball 1. Cutter down and in is low. 2-0. Two-seamer middle in. Crushed dead center field. That hung dead red. And Baka Island hits a home run. into the batter's eye area there, dead center. Toucans take the lead. It's 2-1 on the hanging two-seamer. First homer of the season for Island. Next up is first baseman Bronson Bauer. He's batting 8th today, hitting .250. He had a solo homer in the first game. That was his only hit. 1 for 4 as Bruiser now tense. Four-seamer up on the first pitch away. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer middle away. Chased outside, 0-2. Whiffer activates here for Bauer. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Hitter up. Checked high, 1-2. Four-seamer away. Off the plate, 2-2 the count. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Bruiser, and that ends the inning. But he gives up the lead on the 2-run homer by Baca Island as the catcher delivers. Bottom 2, it's 2-1. Chase, James, and Bruiser. Bottom of the lineup, 2 up. Leading off 30-year-old left fielder Frank Chase. Fastball hitter active here. Curveball on the first pitch taken low, ball 1. Heater away, checked outside, 2-0, good take. Change with the knees, pulled foul, 2-1 the count. Change down and in, rip foul, 2-2. Change away is pulled off the end of the bat, shallow left center, racing in his leverage. He'll slide, nice catch by Nixon, 1 down. Next up, right fielder Veranda James, who was our first roster move here in the series. Easy target active against her here. Rowley Butcher gets the bonus maximum boost to his accuracy as that changeup is in there at the knees. 0-1. What is that? A max boost of 30 accuracy. Damn, that sucks. Heater up is grounded to second. 1 hopper to Roth, who makes the play. 2 down. Next up is going to be the pitcher, Bruiser. First at bat for the pitcher here. Heater away on the first pitch, popped up behind first. Calling for it the first baseman Bauer, and that's a 1-2-3 inning here for the Toucans. To the third, it's 2-1. Butcher, Kramer, and Payne, 9-1 and 2 due up. Leading off, Rayleigh Butcher.
Number 53, Rail Butcher.
Rail, it's just Rail, not Rayleigh. Okay, Rail Butcher, that's how you call it. Pitcher's leading off here to start the third inning for the Toucans. Four-seamer up and in is jammed to right center. James running over into the gap, puts it down, 1 out. Next up is left fielder Ryan Kramer, 0 for 1 today. He's contact versus righties active here. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Slider down and away. That's grounded at the middle of the second. Moreno dives out of her reach. That's a base hit. Runner on with 1 down here as that's going to bring in right fielder Samir Payne, 0 for 1 today with locked-in mojo. Slider down and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Check swing, strike called, 0-2. Cutter up. That hung, fouled off late. Thank God he was late on it. 0-2. Two-seamer down and away. Chased, fouled off, still 0-2. Four-seamer up and in, way high, 1-2. Good eye there from Payne. Slider down and in. Check low, 2-2. Cutter away, fouled off, still 2-2. Running the pitch count up for Bruiser. Forcing it down and away. Check swing outside, good take. 3-2, composed now active for Bruiser for the first time today. Forcing up and in. Skied the left center, hit pretty well. Peacock tracking back to the warning track. He'll run it down. 2 down in the inning as the runner retreats to first. And that is going to bring up Gale Roth, who's 0 for 1 today. Heater up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in, that's hit up the middle, base hit to right center. Runner digging for third, here comes the throw from Peacock, it's going to be close but late. And allow Roth to move to second, making it a double. 2 in scoring position for Baca Lee, who is tense. Grounded at the shortstop his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Line to center field. That is down for a base hit. 1 run is in. The second runner will hold. It's an RBI for Lee. It is 3-1 Toucans. Next up, Nixon leverage the center fielder. 1 for 1 today with a single as Bruiser is tense. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way, chased in the hole to third. Cantu dives out of his reach, backed up by Oldman. He'll fire to first. In time to get leverage. Nice backup by Withers. One run in, though, on the single by Lee. 3-1 to the bottom of the third. Oldman, Hazard, and Cruz due up. Withers, Oldman leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Mind gamer active for Oldman, who grounded out his first time up. Heater up and away, grounded to short right at Baka Lee. That's an easy first out. Next up, Ariadne Hazard. Ariadne. I'm going to need to learn to say that. Ariadne Hazard, homered her first time up. She's 1 for 1 today. Third ball middle in is a strike called. 0-1. His first pitch prayer goes away there. Heater up on the next pitch. Line to right center field into the gap. That'll be extra bases for Hazard. Digging for second. Leverage just getting to it. Getting it in. It's a 1-out double. 2 for 2 day for Hazard in her debut. Next up is Shane Cruz. Flew out to left center his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Mind gamer still active here. Curveball down and in. Pulled foul. 0-1. A little early. Curveball down in the way. Dumped to right center field. Coming in his leverage. He will get there for the second out on the basket catch. Just too much of a hang time there. Aviana Moreno up next. She doubled her first time up. She's 1 for 1 today. Changed at the knees, pulled to left field hard, but right at Kramer. That ends the inning. To the fourth, it's still 3-1 as we strand a runner in scoring position. Meyer, Island, and Bauer do up against Bruiser. There's Meyer. She's 0 for 1 today. Sela Meyer. That's how you say that? Not Sela? Sila. Okay. Took a hider up and away, 1-0. Hider. Slider down and in is fouled off, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away is outside, 2-1. Hider up and in. Check swing strike called, 2-2. Hitter up and away. Fouled off, still 2-2. 2-2 pitch, slider down and away. Chase low, grounded to first. Hazard takes it herself, that's 1 down. Next up is Island, who homered his first time up. He's locked in, 1 for 1 today. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Island whiffs on it late, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Blew it by him, strike 3 at the letters. Third punch out for Bruiser. 2 down. Here's first baseman Bronson Bauer. He's 0 for 1. Bruiser back to neutral mojo here. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off late, 0-1. Cutter up and away. Whiffed on it, 0-2. Whiffer activates again. Two-seamer up and in. Blew it by him, strike 3. Fourth punch out for Bruiser, and that's back-to-back Ks to end the inning. Bottom forwards, 3-1, still 2 cans. Cantu, Peacock, and Chase due up. Speaking of birds. Tristan Cantu leading off. Third baseman singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. However, right-hander and mind game are active. Changeup misses outside from Butcher, ball 1. Slider middle in, grounded to short, right at Lee. He'll make the play, 1 down. Center fielder Grant Peacock up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Out in front of the changeup at the knees, 0-1. Heater down and in, fouled back, out of play, 0-2. Peacock behind in the count. Heater up and away, popped up, shallow left field. Coming in is going to be Kramer. 1 down, 2 down in the inning. Next up is Frank Chase. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking for a fastball to turn on. Slider up in there at the letters, 0-1. Curveball's in the dirt, 1-1. Slider hangs, hit through the legs of the pitcher into center field. First hit for Chase. He's on with 2 down to extend the inning. That's going to bring up Veranda James, the right fielder, 0 for 1 today with easy target working against her here with the max buff of 30. Max debuff, I should say. Pick off the first. Back safely there is going to be Chase. Change up away, misses outside. Ball 1 just off the corner. Slider at the knees. James hits it well to center field, but tracking back for it to his right is Leverage. He'll put it away to end the inning. To the fifth, it's 3-1. Butcher, Kramer, and Payne do up against Bruiser. There's Rail Butcher. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Receiver up, whiffed on it, 0-2. Forcing him down and in. Blew it by him, strike 3. Fifth punch out for Butcher. That's his fifth today. Or Bruiser. Kramer up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider middle in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away, strike called, 0-2. Two-seamer down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Leader up and in, chased it, strike 3 inside, 4th straight punch out for Bruiser. 2 down in the inning, here's Payne, 0 for 2 today and locked in. Bruiser now up to 6 punch outs on the day. Cutter up and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Leader down in the way. Hit off the end of the bat to right center. Got under it though. Peacock tracking back. He's there. And he'll put it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning here for Bruiser. Bottom 5, it's 3-1. Bruiser, Oldman, and Hazard. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Thumpers. There's Miller Bruiser. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Or pop out. Change him up and in as a strike called. 0-1. Slider away, popped up behind second. That should be an easy play out there for Roth. 1 down. Next up is Oldman. Shortstop's 0 for 2 today. Change it taken low below the knees. Ball 1. Good eye there. Curveball misses inside. 2-0. Slider hangs on the next pitch. Hit off the ground. Past the off the diving Roth's glove into center field. There's going to be a single there for Oldman. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. 1 on, 1 down for the Thumpers. Here's Hazard, who's doubled and homered her first at bat, driving in our only run so far today. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, ripped out of play, 0-1. A little early. Heater up. Missed it, 0-2. Curveball up and away, line to right center field, sinking quickly, leverage coming in. He'll not get there for the first. He will get the out at second, though, unfortunately, as we had to freeze. 2 down. Cruz up next, 0 for 2 day for Shane. He's thrown out twice. Fastball down and in, line to right center field. That is down for a base hit. Hazard around second, going for third. Throw from leverage will be cut. Runners at the corners on the single, 2 down. RBI chance for Moreno, 1 for 2 with a double, trying to deliver. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, out of play, 0-1. Got to wait on it. Heater middle in, turned on, hit well to left field, but that is going to hang up at the warning track. Kramer there, puts it away to end the inning. To the 6th, it's 3-1 still. Roth, Lee, and Leverage do up part of the lineup here for the Toucans. Here's Roth, 1 for 2 with a double today. Slider up and in on the first pitch. Way out in front of it, ripped foul, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away, check low, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. Hit down the left field line into the corner. Chase giving chase. Lays out at the wall. Oh, he almost caught it. Good effort by Chase, but he couldn't secure it. That's a leadoff double for Roth. Baca Lee up next. 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time up. Also grounded out once. Using him up and away on the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Forcing him down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Slider away, hitting the hole to left field. That's another base hit. Second hit for Lee today, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Toucans in business in the 6th. There's Leverage, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider down and in on the first pitch, line to second. Over the leaping glove of Moreno into the gap right center. That's going to break it open. 1 run is home, 2nd runner coming to 3rd. Peacock gets it into the relay man. Moreno throwing home is late. It is a 2-run double for Leverage. It's 5-1. There's Meyer, 0 for 2 today. Bruiser tense again. Two-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Heater up and away. Whiffed on it. 0-2. Cutter down and away. Hit on the ground to second. 1 hopper to Moreno. She'll make the play to first on the fielder's choice. Leverage to third on the play. Here's Island. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. His first time up. Struck out swinging last time up. Cutter up on the first pitch. Ripped foul as that hung down the middle. Thank God he's laid. 0-1. Slider down. Hitting the hole to left field. Another base hit, and that'll drive home the 6th run today for the Toucans as Leverage scores on the single. 3rd RBI today for Island. It is 6-1. Bauer up next. He's 0 for 2 today. See him up and in on the first pitch. Dumped down the right field line. Veranda James coming over. We'll get there for the 2nd out of the inning. That's going to bring up the pitcher. Here comes Bruiser. Or Butcher. We're Bruiser. Butcher's 0 for 2 today. Struck out once. Heater up on the first pitch. Popped up shallow left field. Frank Chase coming in. He's calling for it. Puts it away to end the inning. But 3 home in the inning for the Toucans as they break it open 6-1. 2-run double by Nixon Leverage and a single for catcher Baca Island. 6-1 to the bottom of the 6th. Cantu, Peacock, and Chase due up. Here's Tristan Cantu, the third baseman, 1 for 2 with a single today. Both his traits still active here. Powerless right-hander and mind gamer. Heater at the knees on the first pitch. Center cut, rocketed down to center. Leverage runs it down for the first out. Grant Peacock up next. He's 0 for 2 today. Changeup misses inside. Ball 1. Heater taken high. 2-0. Out in front of the changeup, that was below the knees, 2-1. Heater up and in, jammed him, but he dumps it to center. That's a base hit. Peacock's first hit of the day. He's 1 for 3. Hey, Loai, yes, random shuffle draft team. They're all custom players who I don't know. I got a random team, and I had a random number generator make all my picks for me. So, yeah, this team was a interesting experiment. We already had to make our first roster move as well. We didn't have a right fielder, so we had to cut a 5th starting pitcher for a outfielder. And we had to spend $6 million. But thankfully, we still have $31 million in the bank. So I did fill all the positions. I had to go and fix that. Change up on the first pitch to Chase is ripped foul, 0-1. Currently behind 6-1 here in the 6th. That's inside on the change, 1-1. Good eye there. Slider down, that is sky to left center field. This should be an easy play over there for Leverage. It is, 2 down. It was cool. I wanted something excited. I wanted a challenge. And we boosted the ego up to 83 now, so we're back at where we were in SMB3. And yeah, it's a lot harder. Miranda James up next. This is the right fielder we had the sign. She's 0 for 2. Heater up in the first pitch. That's rocketed to center, but it's right at Leverage, and that's going to end the inning. All right, our pitchers due up next. We will double switch here to the 7th. It is 6-1. Kramer, Payne, and Rolfe due up. He did a Moneyball version where they can only pick players from the bottom 3 and not the top 3 each round. Ooh, I like that. That never occurred to me to do that. Although I might have unintentionally done that with the Heater Shuffle Draft, though. I mean, look at that team. Oh, my God. Outside of a few stars, the original team is really cheap. We're going to be done with Bruiser here today. Our ace goes 6 innings. He gives up 9 hits, 6 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, no walks, but he gave up 1 homer and a whole bunch of other runs there in the 6th inning. It wasn't his day, honestly. So we'll double switch him off here. We're already down by 5 runs, so we're not trying to keep it too close. We'll use one of our mid-tier guys. Let's go ahead and give it to the... Who we got, a righty on the mound? Yeah, well, they're all righties, actually. Are they all righties? I have one. Yeah, they're all right-handed pitchers. Fuck. Well, you know what was really bad? So our first pick was our first baseman. That was all right. But then our second pick was this 37-year-old closer. So I'm like, great. We're in for a tough day. We're going to go ahead and give it to the rookie Sky Sosa, the 22-year-old, as she'll take over on the mound. We'll take out Miranda James, who just batted. And we'll bring in, we have 5 outfielders as well. I didn't like that. We're going to bring in, hold on. Chase can play first base. James can play right field. Peacock can play outfield. Okay, so yeah, we'll bring in Nia Connor. The young outfielder will play center, and Grant Peacock will slide over to right. And Connor will get her first at bat next inning. Okay. Sky Sosa, the junk baller, 22-year-old. I have a lot of promise in her. Let's see what she can do. Slider away, misses outside, ball 1. Heater up. That is rocketed down the right field line into the corner. Hit well. Peacock looking up. Just foul. Almost a home run. 1-1. Oh, that was an exciting loud out. Slider away, fouled off, 1-2. Ball down and in. Out of the middle of the second, Moreno over on the dive. Nice pick. Fires the first in time. 1 down. Nice play, Aviana. Yeah, the only down. So our team has no defense. We have a decent amount of power, I think. Where's our roster? Yeah, we have our power and our speed is good. Everything else is meh at best. This is a bad team. Heater down on the way on the first pitch is lined to right center field, going over Connor. She'll run it down for the second out. Now to bring up Gail Roth, 2 for 3 with a double and a single today. He also scored twice, or scored once. Slider away in the first pitch, ripped to second. That is going to be into the gap, and that'll be extra bases for Roth, his third hit of the day. Connor gets to it and gets it in. That's another double for Roth. He's 3 for 4 today. Second double for him. Her junk rating at 96. Nah, you can roll with this team, plus tons of dev funds. That's true. We're playing 24-game season, best of 3 playoff series, and it's just a quick season. So with little extra games added in. Yeah, her junk rating, what is it? Sosa, down here at the bottom. 96, yes. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch here. Check swing strike called to Lee. He's 2 for 3 today. He's singled in a run. Heater down, taking low, 1-1. Slider up and in, fouled off, 1-2. I'm good. Heater up and away, fouled off, 1-2. Curveball down, curveball low, 2-2. Slider down, that's low again, 3-2. Good takes here from Lee. Heater up and in, that's jammed and fouled back. We'll do it again. Heater up. Taking high, ball 4. First walk for Sosa. 2 on, 1 down for Nixon. Leverage the center fielder. He doubled home 2 last time up. He's 2 for 3 today. He's also singled. Heater away in the first pitch from Sosa. That's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider down and in. That's fouled off, 0-2. Dribble down and in. Hit up the first base line. Fair ball past the diving Hazard. That's a base hit. That's going to get another run home. That'll be the 3rd RBI of the day for Leverage. It is 7-1. What I think of the World Series? Well, yeah, I miss baseball too, honestly. I didn't watch it, so I'm not surprised that it went the way it did. I know Texas won, 4-1 last night? It was 5-0 the final score. They won the series 4-1. I was really impressed with how deep the Diamondbacks went and that they were competitive in most of those games, but I knew Texas was going to be too much of a handful for them, and I'm not surprised they did end up winning as that pitch is roped to left. That's another run in as the Toucans make it 8-1. Sosa now tense, and here's Baca Island, 2 for 3 with a 3-run homer, and a 2-run homer, and an RBI single last time up. RBI 0 active again for Island. Heater up and away, strike called, 0-1. Slider away is outside, 1-1. Curveball middle in. That's ripped foul, 1-2. Heater down and away. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Sosa. That ends the inning. And his hair is still cutting through the helmet. They still haven't fixed that. 2 more home for the Toucans, though, as they make it a 7-run lead, 8-1 to the bottom of the 7th. Connor will lead off, followed by Oldman and Hazard. Nia Connor, the 22-year-old, leading off as it's her first at bat of the game. She's 22 or 19? 22, yep. Most of our guys are 22. I think that's the youngest on the team. Slider away is skied to center, right there at Leverage for the first out. Withers Oldman up next, singled last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. Butcher locked in here in the 7th. Curveball away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball low, 1-1. Good eye there. Curveball up and away is outside, 2-1. Change up away, hit well by Oldman to left field. That's got some carry to it, but it's going to die at the warning track. Kramer makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for... I'm never going to learn to say this. Ariadne Hazard. 2 for 3 with a solo homer and a single. And a double. Heater up at the first pitch is Chase dumped to center field. That's another hit. She's now a triple shy of the cycle as our star reaches again. Next up, the 3-hitter Shane Cruz. Catcher 1 for 3 with a single today. Slider at the knees. Chop through the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back 2-out singles here for the Thumpers. Have an RBI chance now for Moreno. Second baseman, I believe, is 1 for 3 today. She is. She's doubled earlier. Changeup hangs in the first pitch. Turned on by Moreno. Hit well to left field. Carrying back to the wall. Kramer there. Makes the catch against the fence. As Bingata is a little bit deeper than Lafayette corner in left field. To the 8th, it is 8-1. Bauer, Butcher, and Kramer due up. Especially with fielding that is basically a 0. He made that catch. Bronson Bauer up 0 for 3 today. First pitch from Sosa. That's a strike of the letters, 0-1. Ball down in the way. That is fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer activates for Bauer here. Slider down and in. Check swing strike three call. Back-to-back Ks for Sosa. One down. Here's Butcher, the pitcher. They will not pinch hit for their number 2 as he's going to stay up here and bat. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Toucans coming into the game. They won their opening day game. Slider away is fouled off. 0-2. Looking to be 2-0 here on the air, and it's looking good for him. Whiffed on the curveball inside. Third straight punch out for Sosa. Here's Kramer. 1 for 4 with a single at the top of the lineup today. Slider up and in on the first pitch. Ripped foul into this backstop. 0-1. Heater down in the way. That's a strike at the knees. 0-2. Curveball down and in. That's in the dirt. 1-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Heater down in the way. Fouled off again. Still 1-2. Slider up and in. High. 2-2. Four-seamer down and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Another punch out for Sosa. 4 in a row, and that ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 8-1. Cantu, Peacock, and Chase 2 up. Well, at least Sosa struck out the side. That's a good bounce-back inning for her. Going to go to someone else in the 9th here, because I think she's due up 4th this inning. Cantu leading off. Third baseman 1 for 3 today. Yeah, and the good news about us having development funds, not a lot of our team is young. Change up inside is a strike. 0-1. Sliders inside. 1-1. Changeup hangs on the next pitch, right over the shortstop's leap. That's a base hit. I find it funny that this team we're playing has two village idiots. Their shortstop is named Baka Lee, and their catcher is named Baka Island. Here's Grant Peacock. He singled last time up. 1 for 3 today. Good speed at first for us. Changeup inside misses. Ball 1. Changeup up. Ripped to the center by Chase, or Peacock, whoever the fuck's up. That's caught by leverage for the first out. I believe Chase is up next. I will learn your names eventually, damn it. Here's Frank Chase, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball hitter active. Curveball in there at the knees on the first pitch, 0-1. Heater up is chased, hitting the hole to first, under the glove of the first baseman. Roth there to back him up, though, for the second out. Pitcher due up next. We will pinch hit for Sosa. Coming off the bench to take a crack at it, we're going to give it over to our best batter here, Kane Tambor, the backup first baseman with off-speed hitter active. No ace exterminator, though.
Kane Tambor.
Fastball at the knees. Crushed the center, but he got under it. Leverage is already there. Yes, I will play the whole season. It is custom league. I could sim if I want to, but I'm aiming to play the whole season unless it's just like historically bad levels of bad. Then I'll just sim the rest of it. But yeah, we're playing the whole season. That's the goal. We're going to go ahead and give it to our mop-up guy, Mateo Diaz, as there really is nothing left to do in this game. We're down 7 to the 9th. Heart of the lineup coming up. Payne, Roth, and Lee for the Toucans. Samir Payne leading off. He's 0 for 4, locked in today. Wild Thing active for Diaz here. It's a medium debuff. Heater up and away, strike called, 0-1. I believe that's what is that? 10% chance. Slider away. That's outside, 1-1, just off the plate. Changeup up. That is fouled off by Payne. 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Payne. Diaz, 1 down. Gale Roth up next. Second baseman has been a thorn of our sides today. 3 for 4. He's doubled twice and singled. Been a good table setter. Changeup away. Hit up the middle, and there's his 4th hit of the day. Second single, pardon me. He's on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the 5-hitter. This should be Baka Lee. Yes, the 4-hitter. 2 for 3 day. He has singled twice, driven in a run, and walked. Slider down in the way in the first pitch. Line, 1 hopper to short. Nope, he picks it out of the air. 2 down. Next up is Nixon Leverage, the center fielder. He's driven in 3 runs today. He's doubled in 2 and singled in 1. He's also singled irregularly as well. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. Change it down and in. That's inside. 1-1. Force him down the way. There's Wild Thing. Hit up the third base line. Cantu dives. Cuts it off. Nice play. Fires across the first. Got him. That ends the inning. Nice job, Cantu. Bottom 9. It's 8-1. Connor, Oldman, and Hazard. This is our last chance. Can we make it respectable? Probably not. Nia Connor leading off. Center fielder is 0 for 1 today. Naya, not Nia? Naya? Okay. Curveball away. Strike called. 0-1. Heater's high. 1-1. Fastball down. Turned on by Connor. Down the left field line. Kramer going over. Doesn't get there. That's a base hit. See, call her by her real name, and we get it right. Leadoff woman on for Oldman. He's 1 for 4 with a single there at shortstop today. Wither is old man, eh? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give a pinch hit opportunity here. We're going to give it to shortstop Burnt Majors, the backup middle infielder. 23-year-old. Changed away in the first pitch, cracked to center field. Not a bad swing, but it's right at leverage. 1 down. Next up is first baseman Hazard. 3 for 4 days. She's a triple shy of the cycle. She hit the home run back in the first inning. She's our only offense today. Literally locked in. High pitch and first pitch prayer active for her. Change up, chased out of the zone. Ripped down the left field line. Just foul. 0-1. Heater up and in. That's ripped to left field. Another hit for Hazard. Her 4th hit of the day. She's 4 for 5. 2 on, 1 down. And that'll give the RBI chance here to catcher Shane Cruz. He's singled twice, 2 for 4 today. And that'll do it for Rail Butcher, as he'll go 8 1/3 today. Quality innings. Both runners on base, his responsibility. If they score, it will still be a quality start. 13 hits surrendered, an earned run, no strikeouts. But his defense bailed him out. He only gave up the 1 homer. Coming out of the bullpen, making his season debut is right-hander Camden Stark with K neglector and rally stopper. Of course he has rally stopper. 27-year-old. That is a solid pitcher. Rally stopper makes up for K neglector. Change chased out of the zone in the first pitch. Bloop to right field. That is caught by Payne for the second out. Nice basket catch. Last chance for us is Moreno. 1 for 4 with a double. Change away. Line to second. Right at Roth. And that ends the inning as we lose. Thumpers drop the opening day game. 8-1 the final. Yeah, that was bad. We have no offense. This is going to be a very long season. We can manage, 13 hits? We just couldn't string them together, unfortunately. Only run came on the home run by Hazard. On the other side, they had a 2-run homer from Baca Island, RBI single from him as well, 2-run double from Leverage, an RBI single from Leverage. Meyer, I believe, had an RBI single, and Lee had an RBI single as well. Yeah, good sign. We're getting hits. We just got to string them together. Butcher's your pitcher that gets the victory. 8 1/3. Quality start. 13 hits, giving up 1 solo homer, driving in 1 run. He improves to 1-0. Stark in his season debut gets 2 outs, stranding 2 inherited runners. For us, 22-year-old, forgot what Bruiser's first name is. I think it's Miles. 6 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, given up 1 home run, 6 strikeouts, 9 hits. He falls to 0-1. Sky Sosa in her 2 innings gives up 2 earned runs on 3 hits and a walk, 4 strikeouts though. And Diaz in his season debut, I forgot his first name as well. 1 inning, 1 hit given up with a strikeout. Hazard has to carry this team. The sad part is she's already 33, so she is already in regression area, unfortunately. But she is the player of the game. She has a 4-hit day, followed by Nixon Leverage with his 3 RBI day and 3-hit day. And then it's the catcher Baca Island with his home run and 3 RBI day as the 3rd place finisher. She's going to carry this team for as long as she can until her body physically breaks down. All right, what do we got? All right, Bro Boom wants a new face for their accelerated Kiwi campaign. Who do you suggest, Sosa or Tang? Well, Sosa's younger. She already has higher loyalty, but she's younger, and she pitched decently well today. Let's market the youth. Max out her loyalty immediately. Okay, that's it. All right. What is our schedule looking like here? Uh, there's a doubleheader against the Dive Bombers here. That's it. That's our only doubleheader of the season. Okay. I like that. Right, have to string a couple episodes together for doubleheaders, but other than that, I'll take it. All right, no roster moves were made here, it looks like. Testy Booper's already lost 14 velocity. Our second draft pick has already regressed to a B overall. That is fantastic. God damn it. What else we got out here? Nothing for our players, it looks like. These are just a bunch of bench player upgrades. But plus side, we get over $1 million a game, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, let's look at this team in more detail. What do we got? So our catchers are decently young, 26 and 28. Carp is probably replaceable. Hazard, already 33. She's our best player. Kane Tambor's a solid bench guy there at first base. If we can develop him a little bit, he'll be ready to take over when Hazard regresses. Moreno, she's 36. She will start regressing as well soon. Cantu, our third baseman's 31. He is borderline regression area. Withers Oldman's 28. Burnt Majors is 23. He's developable at least. Oldman probably got a few years. Well, can get a few years out of him if we can get his hitting up. Frank Chase, he's already 30. He's at regression area already. Lax Hokie, the young 23-year-old. He's a backup outfielder. He's probably never going to play. Maybe he's a pinch hitter. Grant Peacock, he's already 32. He's in regression area as well. Connor needs to get buffed up in a hurry in order to replace Peacock. Veranda James, we just signed, is already 28. She's probably not going to get much better. Oh, it's Miller. That's his first name. Okay, his name is Miller Bruiser. Okay. 22-year-old. He's our best arm. He's going to be nice to build up here around as the ace. Fowler Sandoval was our first starter that was picked. He's already 33, though. I believe he was our third pick. He's going to hit regression immediately. Johnny Guerra is already 26. Piper Trampleson is 23. She is nice and young. Declan Valenzuela is our best reliever. He's 21 years old. Tyler Tang is 26. Sky Sosa is 22. Then we have Mateo Diaz. That's his name. He's 30 already. He's our second oldest reliever. And then the closer, Testy Booper, who's already 37. So yeah, this team is a huge work in progress. Let's look at player development here. What do we got? All right. So this will be here for 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, 3 games, 2 games. So this is a good one for Hokie, a good one for Sosa as well. Clutch is a little overrated, though. Cantu, it's a decent upgrade. We're going to have the money to afford a lot of these, honestly. Sandoval, K Collector. Ooh. You are 33, but that is a good trait. No, that's a bad one. Volatile for Tang. That is risky on a reliever. Generally, in my experience, it doesn't work out, but, it might be worth a shot at. Good thing is we'll have enough money to buy all of these traits that I want next episode for the most part, so we can wait around on these. All right, let's get into simming here as we move up to our next game, which will be against the Bards, and it's on the road, but pitchers are still batting. Your mother called me. Give me 1 second, guys. I got a phone call. All right, it was a quick phone call. Okay. All right. So at least we're not the only winless team in our division. All right, we're taking on the 1-0 Bards here next episode. We're going to have our right-hander, the veteran starter, Fowler Sandoval, the 33-year-old on the mound. And on the mound for the Bards is going to be Lee McMahon. Okay, not bad. Accurate pitcher. Doesn't have a lot of his junk stuff. Looking at the Bards as a team, 1-0. They have really good power, really good bullpen. Everything else is pretty solid as well. This is a very solidly built team. That worries me. This could be another tough matchup for us. Next episode, we're going to go with this lineup. It'll be Tristan Cantu leading off at third, locked in, followed by Oldman at shortstop. Hazard locked in at first base. Cruz catching. Moreno at second. Peacock in center. Chase in left. Sandoval's going to bat 8th. And James is going to bat number 9 in right. All right, I'll try anything once. Looking at the other team, that's the lineup here for the Bards. We've got Stamp Gray, the 25-year-old B+. At second base. Center fielder Audrey Drump, 42 years old, S-tier center fielder. You have to be kidding me. You absolutely have to be kidding me. Why couldn't I get a draft pick like that? This is bullshit. Left fielder Waldo Welch, batting third in a backup position. He is locked in. I love it. Now I know what I'm getting into next episode as well. It's awesome. Batting fourth, third baseman Dante Sicily. Love the beard, purple and all. Love it. 35 years old. First baseman Jimmy Dropkin, 34-year-old. Shortstop Kyrie Fury, 28-year-old shortstop, solid. Right fielder Tense Ari Vaughn, little older, 33. Young catcher Lilith McDonald, 24. And pitcher Lee McMahon is 25 years old. And he's only a B. Yeah, he gets a little bit more stuff there on his ratings and Velocity and Junk. He'd be a B+ already. Like at the bench, we have Griffin Harshwinter, 31-year-old shortstop. 10th left fielder Janik Bean, he's 32. Third baseman Leanna Stevenson, 24-year-old, developable C. Left fielder Iceman Ruiz. Catcher Ezekiel Best, who's 20. Nice young backup catcher. I like that. Pitching rotation, they have Linfield Hooper, 29. Chris Klein, 24. Starter Jamari Dozenrolls, 29 years old. Starter reliever Felix Barnett. Ace reliever Amari Fletcher, 35. Johnny Manthorpe, B overall reliever. Reliever Raylan Haley. And catcher Imogen Lara. Not bad. This is a really good team, I think. We're going to have some problems. But you know what? That's a problem for another time. That is next episode's problem. But that's it for the first episode here in the Randomized Rebuild, everybody, as the new team, the Thumpers, are the team we're going to lay our bed with, and we're going to have to turn these random guys into a winning team. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll figure out a way, I'm sure. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already, over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch these games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well to be notified of what's to come on the channel for YouTube. And hope you guys enjoy the new series. I'll catch you on the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, and afternoon, wherever you guys may be.